Okay.
Good morning and welcome to our Monday Baby Storytime Facebook Live. Welcome everyone. We're so glad you could join us this morning. We're very excited that you're here with us in spirit. And let's get started. Today I want to introduce my Zula Bees. Most of you know them. Chelsea, who does an awesome job at yoga and Friday story time. And Miss Ann, who does our Wednesday story time. Let's give them a big round of applause. And I'm Miss Teri, for those of you who may be new. Welcome. And we always start our story times with a sign language Hello Friends song that goes like this. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Let's do it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Hello, everybody. And for more of information like that, like the Hello Friends song, you can also go to Jay Brary on YouTube for some more information on sign language storytime songs. So that's Jay Brary. I mentioned that to a lot of you before. And I also want to give a shout out to MrJohnMusic.com, who you guys all know him as Mr. John, and he does a lot of the songs that we use in our story time, but he's also given us permission to use them in our story time. So we're very excited about that. Okay, so we're going to start with a couple of our regular songs. The first one is Shake Your Sillies Out. Now at home, you can use your shakers that you've made yourself, which I did a little demo last week showing a little shaker that you can make at home using some beads and some pasta that you can just dye with food coloring, some rice, put some ribbons on it, and make it fun for the kids. Be sure that you use hot glue or super glue the lid shut so they can't get to the beads and stuff and put them in their mouth. But other than that, it's a really fun way to jazz up your time at home when you're doing your songs. So let's do Shake Your Sillies Out. Ready? We're gonna shake, shake, shake our sillies out. Shake, shake, shake our sillies out. Shake, shake, shake our sillies out. Wiggle our waggles away. We're gonna clap, clap, clap our crazies out. Clap, clap, clap our crazies out. Clap, clap, clap our crazies out. And wiggle our waggles away. We're gonna jump, jump, jump our jiggles out. Jump, jump, jump our jiggles out. Jump, jump, jump our jiggles out. And wiggle our waggles away. Give yourselves a big round of applause. All right, I'm going to start with our first story this morning, which is Stellaluna by Janel. In a warm and sultry forest far, far away, there once lived a mother fruit bat and her new baby. Oh, how Mother Bat loved her soft, tiny baby. I'll name you Stellaluna, she crooned. Each night, Mother Bat would carry Stellaluna clutched to her breast as she flew out to search for food. One night, as Mother Bat followed the heavy scent of ripe fruit, an owl spied her. On silent wings, the powerful bird swooped down upon the bats. Dodging and shrieking, Mother Bat tried to escape, but the owl struck again and again, knocking Stellaluna into the air. Her baby wings were as limp and as useless as wet paper. Down, down she went faster and faster into the forest below. The dark leafy tangle of branches caught Stellaluna as she fell. One twig was small enough for Stellaluna's tiny feet. Wrapping her wings about her, she clutched the thin branch, trembling with cold and fear. "Mother," Stellaluna squeaked, "where are you?" By daybreak, the baby bat could hold on no longer. Down, down again she dropped. Floop! Stellaluna landed headfirst in a soft, downy nest, startling the 3 baby birds who lived there. Stellaluna quickly clambered from the nest and hung out of sight below it. She listened to the babble of the 3 birds. "What was that?" cried Flap. "I don't know, but it's hanging by its feet," chirped Flitter. "Shh! Here comes Mama," hissed Pip. Many, many times that day, Mama Bird flew away, always returning with food for her babies. Stellaluna was terribly hungry, but not for the crawly things Mama Bird brought. Finally, though, the little bat could bear it no longer. She climbed into the nest, closed her eyes, and opened her mouth. Bloop! In dropped a big green grasshopper. Stellaluna learned to be like the birds. She stayed awake all day and slept all night. She ate bugs even though they tasted awful. Her bat ways were always quickly disappearing except for one thing. Stellaluna still liked to sleep hanging by her feet. Once, when Mama was away, the curious baby birds decided to try it too. When Mama Bird came home, she saw 8 tiny feet gripping the edge of the nest. "Eek!" she cried. "Get back up here this instant! You're going to fall and break your necks!" The birds clambered back into the nest, but Mama Bird stopped Stellaluna. "You are teaching my children to do bad things. I will not let you back into this nest unless you promise to obey all the rules of this house." Stellaluna promised. She ate bugs without making faces. She slept in the nest at night, and she didn't hang by her feet. Stellaluna behaved as a good bird should. All the babies grew quickly. Soon the nest became crowded. Mama Bird told them it was time to learn to fly. One by one, Pip, Flitter, and Flap, and Stellaluna jumped from the nest. Their wings worked! "I'm just like them," thought Stellaluna. "I can fly too." Flip, Flitter, and Flap landed gracefully on a branch. Stellaluna tried to do the same. How embarrassing. "I will fly all day," Stellaluna told herself. "Then no one will see how clumsy I am." The next day, Pip, Flitter, Flap, and Stellaluna went flying far from home. They flew for hours, exercising their new wings. "The sun is setting," warned Flitter. "We had better go home or we will get lost in the dark," said Flap. But Stellaluna had flown far ahead and was nowhere to be seen. The 3 anxious birds went home without her. All alone, Stellaluna flew and flew until her wings ached and she dropped into a tree. "I promised not to hang by my feet," Stellaluna sighed, so she hung by her thumbs and soon fell asleep. She didn't hear the soft sounds of wings coming near. "Hey," a loud voice said, "why are you hanging upside down?" Stellaluna's eyes opened wide. She saw a most peculiar face. "I'm not upside down, you are," Stellaluna said. "Ah, but you're a bat. Bats hang by their feet. You are hanging by your thumb, so that makes you upside down," the creature said. "I'm a bat. I am hanging by my feet. That makes me right side up." Stellaluna was confused. "Mama Bird told me I was upside down. She said I was wrong. Wrong for a bird, maybe, but not for a bat. More bats gathered around to see the strange young bat who behaved like a bird. Stellaluna told them her story. You ate bugs, stuttered one. You slept at night, gasped another. How very strange, they all murmured. Wait, let me look at this child. A bat pushed through the crowd. An owl attacked you, she asked. Sniffing Stellaluna's fur, she whispered, You are Stellaluna. You are my baby. You escaped the owl, cried Stellaluna. You survived? Yes, said Mother Bat as she wrapped her wings around Stellaluna. Come with me and I'll show you where to find the most delicious fruit. You'll never have to eat another bug as long as you live. But it's nighttime, Stellaluna squeaked. We can't fly in the dark or we will crash into trees. We're bats, said Mother Bat. We can see in the darkness. Come with us. Stellaluna was afraid, but she let go of the tree and dropped into the deep blue sky. Stellaluna could see. She felt as though rays of light shone from her eyes. She was able to see everything in her path. Soon the bats found a mango tree, and Stellaluna ate as much of the fruit as she could hold. I'll never eat another bug as long as I live, cheered Stellaluna as she stuffed herself full. I must tell Pip, Flitter, and Flap. The next day, Stellaluna went to visit the birds. Come with me and meet my bat family, said Stellaluna. Okay, let's go, agreed Pip. They hang by their feet and they fly at night and they eat the best food in the world, Stellaluna explained to the birds on the way. As the birds flew among the bats, Flap said, I feel upside down here. So the birds hung by their feet. Wait until dark, Stellaluna said excitedly. We will fly at night. When night came, Stellaluna flew away. Pip, Flitter, and Flap leapt from the tree to follow her. I can't see a thing, yelled Pip. Neither can I, howled Flitter. Ah! Squeaked Flap. They're going to crash, gasped Stellaluna. I must rescue them. Stellaluna swooped about, grabbing her friends in the air. She lifted them to a tree, and the birds grasped a branch. Stellaluna hung from the limb above them. We're safe, said Stellaluna. Then she sighed. I wish you could see in the dark, too. We wish you could land on your feet, Flitter replied. Pip and Flap nodded. They perched in silence for a long time. How can we be so different and feel so much alike, mused Flitter. And how can we feel so different and be so much alike, wondered Pip. I think this is quite a mystery, Flap chirped. I agree, said Stellaluna. But we're friends, and that's a fact. And the end of this book is just some notes about bats. So if you ever get this book, the whole last couple of pages are about the different bats. So a little bit early for our babies, and baby story time. But okay, so I also wanted to let you guys know. You've heard me talk about Ready for K. Now is the time to sign up for Ready for K. So text the word Zula, Z-U-L-A, to 70138. And about 3 times a week, you'll get a text to your phone that are tips for early literacy. So you can kind of start adding those to your repertoire of tricks while you're staying at home with your children to help them advance with their early literacy skills. All right, it's time for some music. Let's do some of our scarf songs. And would you like a scarf? Thank you. All right, we're going to start with popcorn. Let's do popcorn. Thank you. Here we go. Popcorn, 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 popcorn in a pot. In a pot, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake till it pops. Let's do that one more time. Popcorn, 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 in a pot, in a pot. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, till it pops, till it pops. All right, let's do wave your scarf up and down, up and down, up and down. Wave your scarf up and down, up and down. Wave your scarf left and right, left and right, left and right. Wave your scarf left and right, left and right. Wave your scarf round and round, round and round, round and round. Wave your scarf round and round, round and round. Awesome! Give yourselves a big round of applause. All right, let's move on to a couple of Mr. John songs. Since our story was kind of long, we'll do
1, 2, 3, 4.
So Mr. John. Here we go. Clap, clap, clap your hands. Stomp, stomp, stomp your feet. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle your hips. Spin around to the beat. Clap, clap, clap your hands. Stomp, stomp, stomp your feet. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle your hips. Spin around to the beat. Move your body to this song. Everybody gets along. It's a moving, grooving song. Move your body to this song. Everybody gets along. It's a moving, grooving song. Woo-hoo-hoo. 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 All right, here we go. Clap, clap, clap your hands. Stomp, stomp, stomp your feet. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle your hips. Spin around to the beat. Clap, clap, clap your hands. Stomp, stomp, stomp your feet. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle your hips. Spin around to the beat. Move your body to this song. Everybody gets along. It's a moving, grooving song. Move your body to this song. Everybody gets along. It's a moving, grooving song. Woo-hoo-hoo. 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 Okay, let's move on to another story. This one's called Pig Gets Stuck by Heather Emory and Stephen Cartwright. This is Apple Tree Farm. This is Mrs. Boot, the farmer. She has 2 children called Poppy and Sam and a dog called Rusty. On one of the farms there are 6 pigs. The pigs live in a pen with a little house. The smallest pig is called Curly. It is time for breakfast. Mrs. Boot gives the pigs their breakfast, but Curly is so small, he does not get any. Curly is hungry. He looks for something else to eat in the pen. Then he finds a little gap under the wire. Curly is out. He squeezes through the gap under the wire. He is out in the farmyard. He meets lots of other animals in the farmyard. Which breakfast would he like to eat? He's got a little bit of a choice there, doesn't he? Curly wants the hen's breakfast. He thinks the hen's breakfast looks good. He squeezes through the gap in the fence. Curly tries it. The hen's food is so good, he gobbles it all up. The hens are not pleased. Mrs. Boots sees Curly. Curly hears Mrs. Boots shouting at him. "What are you doing in the hen run, Curly?" He runs to the fence. He tries to squeeze through the gap, but he has eaten so much breakfast he is too fat. Curly is stuck. Curly pushes and pushes, but he can't move. He is stuck in the fence. They all push. Mrs. Boot, Poppy, and Sam all push Curly. He squeals and squeals. His sides hurt. Curly is out. Then, with a grunt, Curly pops through the fence. He's out, shouts Sam. He is safe now. Mrs. Boot picks up Curly. "Poor little pig," she says, and she carries him back to the pig pen. Curly is happy. "Tomorrow you shall have lots of breakfast," she says, and Curly was never, ever hungry again. The end. All right. Let's do one more song, and then we will end our story time for Monday. But remember, we have another one coming up on Wednesday.
Snake, snake, snake in the grass. Snake, snake, snake in the grass. Snake, snake, snake in the grass. Oh no, I see a snake. So we all better run. Snake, snake, snake in the grass. Snake, snake, snake in the grass. Snake, snake, snake in the grass. Oh no, I see a snake. So now we gotta walk really quiet. Snake, snake, snake in the grass. Snake, snake, snake in the grass. Snake, snake, snake in the grass. Oh no, I see a snake. So we gotta run really fast. Snake, snake, snake in the grass. Snake, snake, snake in the grass. Snake, snake, snake in the grass. Oh no, I see a snake. So I get in my car and drive away.
Thank you, Mr. John. Our story times would not be the same without the songs from Mr. John, and you can find more Mr. John songs at MrJohnandFriends.com. But also, we want to thank you for coming today. We miss you all. Hopefully we'll see you all soon. And we want to end with goodbye, friends. 1, 2, 3. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. See you on